Hello, it's me, Matthew, and that charming logo of EA. Ooh, that much charming more logo of Grasshopper Manufacturer, and that's okay, Unreal. I don't really care. So we are playing Shadows of the Damned. A couple of requests for this. I haven't played this in a long time. So about as long as I last played Lollipop Chainsaw. There's a lot to talk about with this one, so let's get to it. So there's some stuff. There's some really cool stuff. Suda51 was the executive director, as you can plainly see. But yeah, no, he directed this game. No, Mikami directed this game, right? No. It wasn't either of these guys. It wasn't Akira Yamaoka. But everyone kind of thinks they did. So who actually directed Shadows of the Damned? It's part of the fascinating story. It's Massimo Guarini, director of Ubisoft's Naruto Path of Ninja games. I still never get tired of saying that. Wow! Yeah, this is the weird part of EA's history when they started actually publishing cool games and then stopped publishing cool games for a long time. Yeah, and this was supposed to be something completely different and much more intriguing. Until, well, we'll get into it. Yeah, the game starts off very strong with its setup. Now, when I say very strong, I just mean stylistically. Motivation-wise, it's maybe not the strongest. That's our boy, that's our hunk of beef, known as Garcia Hotspur. Great name.
You cannot point that pet gun of yours at all demon kind.
All the game is gonna pretty much have us do that. It's such a stock cartoon monster voice. Sounds a little bit like Smoke in MK11 or Dr. Claw.
How is your dear sweet paw?
Now the demon probably shouldn't have said this.
Hanging in there. Fuck you!
I mean, probably could have... I mean, the whole game would be avoided then because Garcia runs off, obviously. But I'm just saying, I don't know if Demon Kind would be like, yeah, I forgot about these. I'm not sure if we'll play along to get one of those, but that's a thing. It is a third-person shooter, much like Resident Evil 4, which we're going to talk about. Walk and look, that is the standard thing of the Shadows of the Damned. If anyone hasn't seen this game before, cool. I'm glad to be the one to show it to you, because it's a neat one. Is it the greatest game in the world? No. Is it still pretty fun? Yeah, for the most part. 180-degree turn being mapped to A is pretty crazy. I guess it works. Not really much to do in here right now, but this is Travis Touchdown's apartment. It's Garcia Hotspur's apartment. He's just another Travis, who is just okay. He is just another Travis. No, what I want to say is that Garcia is just another Travis, and Mondo Zappa is just another Garcia, and it all leads back to, of course, Johnny Knoxville. Now, that's pretty dark, but it's also a little bit funny that she gets introduced with, like, a nameplate like that.
Hold up! Wait, no!
Not the best. But I guess it's pretty grim dark. Gotta aim like that, and that's it. I have saved Paula. Oh shit, I haven't saved her quite yet. I have to kill these Lollipop Chainsaw zombies. Was that a bug? It might have been. Eat lead. Very Killer 7. Again, there's a reason for that. Alright, good. I don't remember this going on this long. Oh no, my Paula! Pauline! New Donk City, gotta save her. Where's she at? That's a cool poster. I'm getting distracted by the poster. Alright, good. My Paula! No! Jesus, this one. This fucking guy. Can't stand this guy, Fleming.
Your bullets have no bite, no penetration.
I get it. Suda 50, yeah.
If you atone for your sins against me for slaying my legion of demons,
I don't think sins work that way, but sure.
admit that your endowments
Again,
never meant
Suda.
much, but come to my castle in the underworld, and you could still join in our revels.
Nah, I'm good.
Such a tempting offer.
I do love a party.
Steve Bloom chewing up the scenery along with everything else.
Your shots!
Shots, 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 shots! That's a really cool shot.
Say, you slay me, Hotspur.
This is just edgy Mario when you really think about it. Come on, admit it. Ooh, just in time. Just gets Ghost Rider's bike. Or not even Ghost Riders, like Vengeances. Remember Vengeance? Of course you don't. There was already a title card before, but you know, second title card, why not? This is one of the best main menus of all time. Ah, that's fucking sick! Oh, that's so good! So I find a lot of Grasshopper games have this scrolling text like that. Lollipop Chainsaw certainly did. Even No More Heroes has it to a degree. I guess it's a stylistic choice. I don't know. When I look at it, I feel comforted. All right, so what do we do? Where are we? We're in hell now, I guess? I guess. It's an EA game in the, you know, mid to late 2000s. Of course we're in hell. All right, so this is it. We're like actually kind of more or less in the game. So I'm gonna talk about a few things right before I go in there. And I'm sure some of you are gonna be saying, get to the fireworks factory, but nah, man, we gotta talk. Shadows of the Damned, awesome music. Great art direction for the most part. There's definitely some highlights and some lowlights, mostly because of a lot of repetition and some Unreal 3-ness. Look at this stuff. This is cool. Shadows of the Damned was originally going to be a completely, I wouldn't say completely, but a very different game to this. I'm not sure if it started with EA being interested in publishing it, but what we basically have right here, Garcia with this flaming torch as Johnson turns into a gun. Kind of see how quick this goes from a torch to a gun, because I believe, as far as I know, Suda51's original like idea for this, I think its name was going to be Kefka. Its kind of you know, prototype name is going to be Kefka. Garcia was not going to have a shirt, and as he would go through the game, he would get more and more gear and can customize himself, and your only weapon was supposed to be a torch. But then EA came and said, you know what would be really cool? If you don't do that and just make us a Resident Evil 4. Suda51's like, but I don't want to make Resident Evil 4. I wanted to make Resident Evil 4. So they basically made a Resident Evil 4. Garcia Hotspur is a cool guy as he is, but just turning this into a third-person shooter when there are so many at this point, I would have loved to have seen Suda's original vision. Love to have played that. But still, I have good memories of this. I was very, very intrigued / hyped for this to when it came out. As you keep playing it more and more, it kind of gets a bit long in the tooth. I mean, it's not nearly as good as Resident Evil 4, aside from Shinji Mikami's name being on it. Akira Yamaoka being part of the music, though, really helps out. You learn a lot about Hell as you go on. There's lots of little interesting bits of lore. It's a really cool version of Hell. It's much more interesting than, say, I don't know, Dante's Inferno or whatever. There's just a lot going on. It's like this wacky town, basically, Hell, with all these different characters. I want to look at the Johnsonpedia for a second. This is where all your lore directories are, and they're actually pretty fun for the most part. The No Light Shot, Demon's World. Yeah, you get all this stuff, which is pretty cool, because you learn about, like, various monsters, weapons, what have you. I actually really like that part of the game. But let's see what we could do with it. No, not yet. No, I missed something. It's coming. Just give it a second. Bring out your dead. I think the game wants me to go look at that. Okay, and as you're being attacked from behind, that's when B shows up. I think it's animations per enemy type. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on many things, but don't quote me on that.
Once your soul rolls into town, that's it. You're damned. And Fleming doesn't let anybody off the hook.
He sounds like a real dick, Tater.
One thing I do like is running commentary between Garcia and Johnson. It gives the game a different feel compared to like No More Heroes or even Killer is Dead. It's a little similar to Lollipop Chainsaw with Julia and Nick. I think that's kind of what they're going for. I actually really like, well, ever since Prince of Persia Sands of Time, two characters that speak to each other. It just gives the game's script like chances to do stuff with, rather than if there's just one character. Hey, we're mashing a button because as we're playing on the 360. I hate goats. Not a fan. Man, I fucking lost my shit when Shadows of the Damned came back in Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes. I almost was like, no, I don't believe what I am seeing. So children are disgusting. We all know this. You know, you can say okay boomer as much as you want. Doesn't mean I'm not wrong.
Garcia?
That's my Paula. So for some reason, Paula has changed in the into the clothing of really revealing underwear. The whole outfit with the garters and shit. It's the stuff that the girls wear where I'm like, whoa. I don't believe Paula was in the initial draft / pitch that Suda51 wrote. I think that was another EA mandate. Like, how about you save like a sexy woman? I mean, that might be very Suda51. Sexy women are in a lot of his games, but I don't think she was originally supposed to be in there.
Oh, yes! Jeez, excuse me for having a little fruit fantasy.
I don't get it. I don't get the whole, like, fruit is... Demons love fruit. I'd imagine fruit is a very natural, maybe, like, godly thing, because it's put down there. I would, like, wouldn't demons like to eat, like, I don't know, shit? Alcohol? Things that are very sinful? I don't know. I just let me know in the Bible your favorite Bible quotes that contradict this. So if you get close to one of these things, it really wants the strawberry, and it likes it, the gross baby. Leanna was at a baby sprinkle the other day, and I almost rolled out of a moving car when I first heard that shit. A baby sprinkle is when you have a second baby, because your first baby thing is a baby shower. Therefore, sprinkle. Therefore, I want to kill myself. Not our baby, by the way, somebody else's. I do like how it's like an Oni demon, like a Japanese demon on the bottle. I mean, it looks like a bottle of sake. Or as Tom Cruise would say, sake! There's the boner. That's your first weapon. And the monocusier, that's the second weapon. Why do I have this? Oh god, it's gonna get demonetized. If you've played Metroid Prime Echoes, it fucking sucks. I'd rather not this. Now, is this as bad as Metroid Prime Echoes? It's not. It's never a mechanic I'm super, like when it drains health. It's not like Dark World and like Link to the Past or whatever. It's draining health, it puts a lot of pressure on you. So already playing this again, it's like, it still controls like pretty well. It's just a tinge of Grasshopper jank, but it's not bad. I don't know what was EA. There must have been some producer at EA that's like, hell, man, we gotta have hell games. Everyone's like, okay. I don't know, what is it with this and Dante's Inferno? They were so close together, like really close. So the thing with these things, now that I see them, it's zine, right? It's got big Z's. So you get close to it, it makes a little, it's your safe spot. All right, that save thing didn't do the thing I thought it was gonna. Oh no, everywhere I look, demonetization, Jesus. Oh, these things, wait, hold on. Sunlight, got your goat. Suck up some shade in the unsunny underworld dawning salon. So I remember these. There's posters giving little bits of insight into how this hell works. And they're all kind of funny. Like, that one's interesting enough. Like, yeah, you know, why would we have too much of that? I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's a fucked up mirror. Not great. I have a shelf like this back at home. All right, so eliminated those guys. All right, there's my Paula. Dude, how dumb are you? That's not her.
With her when she picked out that lingerie.
You? In a Chictoria's secret?
Because women go there, right? And you can see, like, that's kind of your protection on your health. And then it goes down and you actually start taking damage. So, That was kind of unavoidable. You do have infinite ammo for the most part. Now, when I say infinite, it means there's 94 there, but I think the health, the ammo for your base gun replenishes or something like that. It's not that much of a concern from what I remember. The light shot does remind me a little bit of Alan Wake. Oh, God. Yeah, so this is basically just helmets to stop them from getting headshot. Like, fuck you. The speed runs of this game, I'd like to know. Ah, no! I don't want to go in that yet. Whenever that music starts, it's very scary. I'm not a fan. The cut and thrust of this game, it's like just basically go back and forth in different areas, find the goat head, and like kind of progress. Is it as restrictive as Metroid Prime Echoes? No.
Let's go with big and hopefully dead demon.
Oh, those things are scary. I remember those. All right, bye, crows. You go in there. Hey, Akira Yamaoka. Now, he didn't design Pyramid Head, but he sure ripped it off over here. So you can see that I'm shining bright like a diamond. I think those are to level up when we get to a level up guy. Now, the neat thing about Shadows of the Dam is that the level up guy is horrendous. He's not fun. Look at this guy with his big sexy ass. It's a lot, but I think we're going to go in here for now. I think that's, yep, this looks a little blocked, so we're gonna go this way. Yeah, upgrade items. Those are for upgrades. Nice. Can I do that now? Nice. I forgot that I can do that now. Damage, always damage. I have 2. More damage. Sure, 1 health. But damage, though. My boner is now upgraded. That animation's so grasshopper. Ah, shit. Ah! Yeah. So these give you temporary little hearts to get through this faster without getting killed. It's very convenient that Alice put this here for us. I don't know if I need that. I don't. Let's just go through here, huh? Shall we? I like the starkness of that transition. Just after Jago.
Demons can't stand light. Gotta put it all somewhere, you know?
Barrels. I can see they gave the problem a lot of thought.
Alright, fair enough. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, there's light everywhere. Like, why do they have that then? That's light. It's technically light. So what bothers me is that I have to shoot these boxes. I can't just hit them with my Johnson. My penis! Oh, great.
Demon pubes are blocking the door.
So, I think these are actually called Demon Pube. No, I said it's called Darkness Finds, whatever. Dark Cores. That does nothing. I don't have a strawberry. He wants brains, though. Demon Baby wants brains. Oh, Jesus. And looking back on this game now, I guess because of the art direction, but despite this just being random-ass Unreal 3 title, I think it still looks pretty good. So there's the brain. That's what we need for baby brain. It's pretty cool. They do some things with impossible geography that I like. So we give it to stupid baby.
What's that fucker's fucking hand doing here?
That's a fucker's... Anyway, vote Fleming, the only guy on the ballot. Oh yeah, there's this opera singer boss. Not sure if we'll get to her, but whoa. Yeah, here she is. She's bringing down the house. Fleming's Bloody Opera presents the lovely Justine in Orfo Eviscerato.
What? You thought he'd be the emo type?
Kinda, actually, yes, very much. So it's weird, like the button to like do the kill animations is X, the button to reload is also X. So sometimes you just accidentally reload when you don't mean to. I mean, I guess if I'm full up every time I hit a demon, it won't happen, but it's still a little, yeah. She looks like she's straight out of Bio Freaks.
Oh my God, God.
I guess if he's not a demon anymore, he can say, oh my god, and it'd be fine. I don't know. I don't even think we're fighting her. I think we're fighting a goat monster. Oh, these fucking guys. These things are super crazy. I don't want to fight this right now. I think I need to have him break one of these pillars. Reminds me a lot of the Gyarados from RE4. It's very scary. Ew! Okay. There you go. It wasn't the worst in the world, but...
constant supply of human blood, which they store in special repositories on their bodies.
Gross. Hell's got everything you need. No. Just go. Yeah, X being the same button to reload as it is to going into things, not optimal. Ooh, I'm jamming to this. Okay, skipping ahead here, Unreal 3 is just being Unreal 3. So what do we have now? We have that. We have the dentist, which is what this is. It looks like this. And of course, even skipping ahead, still gotta press that. Ah, Jesus!
Crowded out there.
Oh man!
Wait, let me guess. I'm going to open this door again and all the demons will be gone, right?
Oh fuck! Ah! That is a good tasting menu of Shadows of the Dam. This is still quite fun. It controls pretty damn well. I was kind of worried, like, oh, this is going to be a bit janky, and the writing is entertaining. It's just in between, like a little too much, but it's pulled back, and you know, it's not as odd as No More Heroes. The script is a little more focused. Maybe it's because it was a director that's like from the West. I don't know, but you know, be that as it may, I really wish this had some type of remaster. BA doesn't give a fuck about these old games that publish. I'd rather just bury them and just be like, no, sports, Star Wars, and that's it. So it's kind of sad, but what can you do? If you still have a 360 or PS3 copy, I definitely think it's worth returning to, or if you've never played it, you know, give it a go. Let me know in the comments if there's any other games of this ilk you'd like to see me go through. Long form, short form, I'll see what I can do for you.